Hey, Marissa! We finished reading that comic book you gave us. It was pretty cool.
Morning. Wait, you finished it? Wow, that was so quick!
So you two have been won over by Fiatena's infectious charisma? It was but a matter.
From what we read, it seemed like the Soulblazers were a group of Natalie's heroes who fought against monsters. Also, Malika had a cameo in there. Does that mean the Soulblazers saga is based on historical?
That's right. It's an adaptation of Natlan's history. All the characters are based on real people, but of course, it's mostly for entertainment. You can't treat it as a history text.
The Soulblazers were warriors who fought against the monsters of the Abyss. Their mission? To protect their nation. The finest warrior of all the Soulblazers was Fiatena.
The Pyro Archon has some real cool fight scenes too, though. But there's a whole bunch of other comic series that deal with her story specifically. This one is more focused on Fiatena's story arc. Her motivations, her rise to greatness, and so on. No matter how desperate things got, she never lost hope. Thanks to her dogged determination, she went from rookie warrior with no understanding of strategy to a formidable commander. Fiatena!
This story really means a lot.
Oh, every time my thesis gets rejected, I just think about all the challenges that she faced. And suddenly, my own problems don't seem so insurmountable after.
Don't worry, Alrani. I have faith in you. You'll get your thesis
Aww. You bet I will. Trifling thesis.
So, now that you guys are into this series, you wanna join the Legion?
What does it involve? It's a comic book fan club, right?
Don't stress over it. Yes, we were initially brought together by a shared interest in comics, but ultimately our main purpose is to share life's joys and get rid of life's woe. Whatever comes our way, we have each other. And we can face it together. We discuss comics together, eat together, and chill together.
In that case, Paimon's in!
Yes! Welcome!
Captain, what about the welcome ceremony? Or have you forgotten our tradition?
Of course I haven't forgotten. Find a nice open space and wait for me there. I'll just go grab something from the camp.
Rise with the sun!
Here. This is a good spot.
Alrani, do you have any idea what Varesa's fetching from the camp?
Probably the relic we used to swear in new members.
I'm here! Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I sprinted the whole way. Here, take this. It's a Fiatena mask. I made it myself.
Thanks! Huh? Isn't this the mask you're wearing?
That's right. Fiatena used to wear a mask in combat too. Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all! The floor is yours!
The tale of the Soulblazers saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes. The characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as the story progresses. This mask, for instance, is just one of the 5 different versions Fiatena wears during the story. This one, at one point, Fiatena goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles, but her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time. With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the mask she wore when she made her comeback! In my view, that makes it the perfect relic to use for inducting new members in—
Oh! This ceremony just got super—
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
Oh! Captain, is it—
Now, Traveler and Paimon, join me in reciting the Legion of Soulblazers Creed, which we will cry out at the top of our lungs. Yeah, Just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after a sensational meal. Or, for me, sometimes, I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" as loud as I can. When you believe in something, you shout it for the whole world to hear.
Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. Now, repeat after me. Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
I will always champion love and imagination.
I will always champion love and imagination!
Soulblazers, as of this moment, you are members of the clan. I can't wait to tell Shilonen the good.
If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Igong.
Got it. All right, let's go.
Here. This is...
Light it up!
Vice Captain, shall we call it a day?
That's enough strength training for now. But we still have racetrack familiarization training. We can't afford to skip it.
Attention, Soulblazers! Da-da-da-da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce 2 new additions to the Legion of Soulblazers. The Traveler...
Alright! Induction complete! Now we're officially Soulblazers!
Ah, welcome to the club! Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you to... Minnie and Igong have been training for 8...
Minnie!
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Since it's a 4-person relay, we gotta rehearse every...
I'm so jealous of Alrani. Logistics is the easiest job. Gets to stay at the camp the whole time.
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad. Let me think. Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race course itself, so we could turn it into a team. In this cold weather, there's no better feeling than running around and getting the blood pumping. We'll all feel toasty and warm by the time What do you say, Traveler? Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat while we train. It'll take your mind off it.
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all. Paimon's never run a day in her life, 'cause she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Is it now? We should race sometime. Put that theory to the test.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not Veressa running.
All right, we'll let Paimon off. It would be pretty absurd having someone who can fly join a running race. I'm all rested up, so I can join. As for Minnie and Igong, if you guys want to keep training, then pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging. But if you're worn out, feel free to stay put and recover.
Thank you, Vice Captain. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'll just rest right here.
I'm down to keep training.
Okay, that makes 4 of us for training. Me, Veressa, Minnie, and the Traveler.
Let's split into 2 groups then. Shilonen and Minnie can do a slow jog. I'll be sprinting full speed on the race course. Traveler, you join whichever group you want. We're just happy you can join us.
Keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow your arms to feel.
racetrack forms part of the official race course. It's one of the flatter sections. Oh, monsters, huh? I guess that makes sense. Mountains have plenty of places for wildlife and wild... I'll politely ask them to leave us alone. Taken care of. One less thing for Minnie and Shilonen to deal with. They're jogging the same course as us, right? They should be here any minute. Let's wait for them. How's it going? You two holding up okay?
I'm good. Minnie's form is so much better than last time.
I still think...
The course goes into an uphill...
It's fine.
Even so...
Thanks, Vress.
You need this, don't you? You mentioned... I noticed so, what's...
That or become a... At her mom...
Oh, Vress is right. I'm the baby of the... They don't like... Also, but what employable... It's like, no matter how many times... But this... And then... So...
Don't worry,
Minnie, I...
Huh?
Why would...
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the collective of... If you ever...
I'll definitely...
Oh,
Thanks.
good.
The Traveler and I will keep training then. You definitely don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. Good idea. If you find yourself getting cold, there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up. We made it to the relay point. Good job. I gotta say, this terrain is seriously challenging, but the organizing committee has taken the time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here. How are you feeling? Still got the energy to keep training? Okay, then let's call it a day. Once we've rested up, how about we go take a walk through the city? We're back.
3, actually. Yigong came to join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else was going the extra mile.
Sounds like the cold's getting to you.
All right, let's head back to camp so people can get some extra Wow, the time's really flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit this...
Well done on your training, everyone. Now we have some free time before this afternoon's... As planned, we'll meet by the Knights of Favonia's headquarters at 2...
Will we get to go to the library? Will we?
That's right!
Yes!
Me too. After days up here in the mountains, I'm looking forward to finally checking out this...
Great! In that case, see you all at 2 p.m. sharp for some
Yeah!
That perked them up. Now that fun's on the agenda, they don't seem so tired anymore.
Well, of course. It's important to relax and de-stress after training hard.
And to eat. I am super hungry right now. Okay, everyone. Dismissed.
Okay, people, time to go.
I wonder what the Mondstadt's comic collection is like. Don't let me down, Mondstadt.
Shilonen, we made it!
Nice, everyone's here. Let's go. Minnie and Varessa are already inside.
I'm surprised Miss Musk isn't here today. I always see her by the linguistics section.
You guys know this place inside out, huh? Even down to the regulars. That's impressive.
Of course, the library is my secret. I know which books are on what shelves, who the regular customers are, even what brand of tea Lisa uses for her afternoon drink. This chair is the same one I was sitting in when I first read through the Soulblazers. And anytime I want to write letters to my friends in the Legion, this is where I come. I just feel so comfortable here. Miss Lisa is really friendly. She's shared some of her snacks with me before.
Wow, amazing! Snack. What I meant to say was, this library is totally different from the one back home. Instead of books, we have woven scrolls. They're usually hung up high on the walls, which means the shorter kids can't always see them. But I was always tall for my age. Whenever my friends wanted to read a woven scroll, they'd come get me to read it out for them. I got so used to reading woven scrolls in a group that when I eventually got into comics, I carried on the habit.
You think so? How does that work, though? 'Cause everyone reads at a different pace, right?
It works fine. The faster readers just wait for the others to catch up before turning the page. Plus, with other people around, you can read for a bit, then chat for a bit, then, funnily enough, that's actually how I got to know Shilonen. This one time, I came to her workshop planning to commission her for a job. When I arrived, I found Nepeka reading a comic book. And it turned out it was the Soulblazers Saga! We were both pretty stoked to meet a fellow Soulblazer fan. And I guess we were chatting so loudly that we woke Shilonen up from her nap. She came over, intending to quiet us down. But that turned into us roping Shilonen into reading comics with us. Next thing you know, it was the middle of the night and we'd been at it for hours. Shilonen was so tired. She just laid down in between me and Nepeka and went to sleep.
That sounds so nice. I really want to meet Nepeka, too.
We can make that happen. I'm sure Shilonen would be more than happy to introduce you.
It's
Hey, don't feel down. A deal's a deal. As long as we get ranked in the contest, your parents will have to respect your wishes. So let's put all our energy into doing the best we can. We're gonna get that ranking. And you're gonna go on that trip!
They don't seem to have a dedicated section for comics and light novels here. Everything from the Yai Publishing House is grouped under children and teen. Everything is wrong with that. Would you put the Soulblazer Saga on the same shelf as the Boar Princess?
Hey, watch it. What have you got against the Boar Princess?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
The Soulblazers Saga Armored Assault Volume 1.
Yep. This book was my first introduction to the... It abandons traditional modes of human combat, instead housing the heroes. And since it isn't canon, it's free to delve into territory that the... When I discovered this as a boy, I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
So you're big into the mecha genre, huh?
I sure am. After that, I was hunting down books in the Soulblazer series wherever I could find them. I gotta say, though, it really did a number on my savings. Those action figures are so expensive and there are so many to collect.
Yep, that's how it goes. Seems like every other day there's a Soulblazer reprint, collector's edition, spin-off series, sequel.
Yeah, the thing is, The publisher knows exactly what they're doing. They keep milking their cash cow for all it's worth, because chumps like me.
Me too.
I am loving the atmosphere in here. The peace and quiet, the subtle scent of flowers in the air. Ooh, that being said, what happened to actually running the library?
Lisa's probably taking her afternoon break at the...
Afternoon break? I'm the one who should be on an afternoon... That's it. Okay, I am taking a nap. You guys go hang with Faressa. Yeah, it's just too cozy here not to. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity. There, that table. I have been eyeing it since we got here.
Paimon has a funny feeling that Lisa would approve of Shilonen's commitment to afternoon... Whoa, that was fast! 1 second she's talking to us, the next she's out like a light. Guess so. Happy napping, Shilon.
My. Looks like a lot of visitors snuck in while I was on my afternoon break. Hello, cutie. Hello, little Paimon. It's been too long. That's quite all right. I'm sure your Natlanese friend here has read the library rules carefully and intends to abide by them. As for your other Natlanese friend, I'm glad to see someone appreciates the cozy atmosphere. Now then, has everyone decided which books they'd like to borrow?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to borrow this copy of Armored Assault.
And I'll take this one. Vera's Melancholy.
No problem. What about your, leopard friend? Did she want to borrow a book?
Huh? Borrow a book? Oh, yeah, no need. Thanks. This one was great, but I won't be checking it out.
Let's see. Along with Divinity. You have very good taste in books. Or should I say, good taste in pillows?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my drool. Sorry. Okay.
All right, let me fill out the register. Then you'll be free to take your books.
My appetite is insatiable today. Must be because of all the exercise.
Yeah, I bet everyone's getting hungry by now. We did push it pretty hard this...
Plus, the organizing committee had a load of supplies to distribute today. Stuff to... I'm ravenous after moving all those boxes. Minnie, you're a local.
Oh, I am...
Egong. Don't tell me you...
Sounds like we should...
Everyone loves Good Hunter. My family eats here all the time. It's a little small, though. We'll probably have to split the group across 2 tables.
Bar. We've done plenty of group activities recently. It won't kill us to split up just this once.
Captain's already been hypnotized by the menu.
It smells so good. Meat stew? Seafood? Are you ready to order? Let's see. I guess I'll get the ball rolling. Let's start with 30 plates each of tea break pancakes and flaming red bolognese. 30 meat nados. As for appetizers, 12 apple roly-polies and 12 sautéed matsutake. Anyone else want to add something? Or we could just start there and add stuff later.
Looks like Vanessa's appetite is as crazy as ever. Thanks, Sarah. That'll do for now.
Are you sure it's not too much?
Oh, I promise you, none of it will go to waste.
If you say so. Well then, I guess I better get cooking.
Nothing beats eating a nice big meal when you're hungry for it.
No matter how many times I witness it, the Varessa versus Food show never ceases to amaze me. You gotta hand it to the collective of plenty. They can pack it away, and they can pack a punch.
Well, you gotta eat so you have enough energy for training. And as Fiatena once said, even a beast of the abyss knows that being a picky eater is an unpardonable sin. So all the more reason for us to eat our fill.
Oh, I know that line. It's from that standalone special. Don't underestimate a hardcore fan. I know every line in the Soulblazer saga.
Nice one, Alrani. The writers had fun with that one, didn't they? Can you imagine if that was based on a true story?
Yeah, it's really stretching the boundaries of possibilities. I guess it takes a certain kind of talent to come up with ideas like that.
Wacky ideas are one thing, but what really blows my mind is the characterization process. The way they take historical figures like Fiatena and breathe new life into them as Some people think I'm not enough. I have 2 words for those people. That's one of my favorite Fiatena quotes of all.
That's from the Soulblazer Saga Volume 3.
Thanks, Alrani. Minnie, do you have a favorite Soulblazer quote? Or a favorite plot point in general?
I think for me, it's the way they portray Fiatena's dream. Despite the endless numbers of monsters, and even when... Maybe it is impossible.
Ah, yeah. I love that line.
Volume 3 strikes again.
No matter what, Fiatena always stays true to her dreams. That's why she'll always be my favorite hero.
Same. But when I look at my own life, I wonder... I feel like I'm giving everything I have to give, but everyone around me is telling me give. Sometimes I get to thinking that I should just pack my pens and paper away, but I've tried that before too. And it's never long before I start to miss it.
Let me guess. It always ends up with you digging out your art supplies and giving it another try.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a cycle, honestly. I keep flip-flopping between, that's it, I'm never painting again, and no, I gotta keep trying. Who am I kidding?
You're thinking about it all wrong, Minnie. Even Fiatena had days when she didn't feel like training, or having tireless dedication doesn't mean doing the same thing To me, dedication just means being passionate about something. Sometimes you let yourself. The important thing is there is only one. Exactly.
Yeah. And they all...
Wait a sec! Vanessa? When did you clear all those plates?
While everyone was talking. I guess Fiatena put me in the mood for a meat feast.
No fair! Come on, everyone, eat! We need to catch up! So full.
I can't eat another bite.
Should we head back to camp? We can walk off some... There's no more group activities today. Once we get back to camp, everyone's free to do their own thing.
That's a relief. I'm about to go into a food coma.
Oh, Minnie, where have you been? I've been looking...
Patton? What is it? Is something...
What do you think? You've been gone for days and haven't checked in once.
I've been out training for the race with my friends all morning. Mom and Dad should know about it, though.
Yeah, well, you know what they're like. They agree at first, but...
Aww.
Oh! So, Patton from the tavern is your brother?
Are these the friends you were telling me about? Wait. Hey, everyone! I'm Minnie's much older brother. When did you make friends with the honorary knight, Minnie? Whew, you kept that one quiet.
Oh, well, the honorary knight just sort of showed up for the pre-race training. I never had the chance.
Thanks for taking care of Minnie, everyone. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble.
Don't be silly. Minnie's our good friend.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, well, Mom and Dad said to tell you they miss you and they hope you come home soon. It's great that you've got a hobby you're so passionate about. Come home as soon as you can, okay? You can go back to training tomorrow. We don't want Mom and Dad blowing a gasket.
Okay, I get it. I'm heading back to the camp with my friends now, but once we get...
Okay, great. Make it quick, though. Otherwise, Mom and Dad will probably go all the way to Dragonspine looking for you. Sorry to intrude, everyone. Have a great day.
Man, I forgot how cold the mountain was. The difference between here and the city is mind-boggling. I'm gonna go warm up in the tent.
I'll join you. Right now, I just want to wrap myself in blankets and let the food coma run its course.
I'd better come too so I can grab my luggage.
Minnie!
There you are, young lady.
Mom, Dad, you actually came.
What choice did we have? When were you planning on coming home?
I never said a couple of days. I said several days.
You did. I remember that. But we also agreed that she'd be out during the days.
Okay, I'll just let my friend... hey guys, I won't be staying in the camp tonight.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow as well. This is all getting to be a bit too much, Minnie. You've been out here for days on end. Don't you think you've had your fun? Besides, you're not built for this cold weather. Remember that dreadful fever you had as a child?
What?
Hello, sir. I'm Minnie's friend, Veressa.
Ah, Veressa. How do you do? I believe Minnie's mentioned you before.
Welcome gift? No, there's no need for that. Minnie's taking the training really seriously. Whether it's strength, you, her...
Of course.
Mom,
That's enough! I don't know how many... When's it going to stop, Minnie? When you...
Don't take your father's words too hard, Minnie. Both of us, you're still... I've seen your...
I'm sorry, Minnie. I didn't mean to be so harsh. I know how much effort you're putting into this. We both do. But surely you... Dreams are great.
Mom?
Yes, of course. Let's move over there.
Oh, things got pretty intense with Minnie's parents there.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to speak up on Minnie's behalf. I mean, it sounded like their hearts are in the right place. But the whole thing still just... I mean, but Minnie's... Their words were... It sounds like they don't want to let Minnie take part...
I was planning to save it as a final surprise. I can't put
That's not...
Well, in that case...
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something...
You must be Vice Captain Shiloh? If it's about...
Gotcha. And I also don't... Like I said, she's not here to...
I agree that Minnie has...
Yeah...
What's this?
Let's call it a token of appreciation from... They wanted to write one, so instead, in the end...
Nepeka's so...
Sorry, Minnie. Nepeka wanted me to give this to you as a surprise, but given this...
So...
You think Minnie's... And when...
Yes.
Well, now you... Since arrived... Let's... Would you still...
I take your point, but there's still...
Sorry, let me butt in real quick. You know, Minnie's not... I'm not just saying that either. Sure, a sensible amount of exercise is good for...
Mom, Dad, my health is a lot better. Now that I'm training every day, my
Minnie, to tell you the truth, your mother and I don't really understand this whole world of when all's said and done. But,
I will.
Thank you, Honorary Knight.
Yes, Dad.
Whew. At least we got there in the end. This is way more than I said. No, sometimes... But if love is starting to restrict... Anyway, let's go get ready. Tomorrow is race day, and we...